Hello world, another beautiful day. How y'all doing? So, Microsoft spent 7.5 billion to put ZD Banks and Betseda under their umbrella. What a move, ain't it? Well, you play with fire. You push them, but you push them not. You push them, but now they're returning it. See, Sony kept putting these time exclusive on games and kept poking at Microsoft. And then their fans kept talking about how they got the best exclusives, huh? Alright. Microsoft said, okay, we're done playing with you guys now. Now we're playing for real. Okay, see, we didn't want to do this, but you kept poking at us and then thinking we're not going to respond. Now we're going to respond. 7.5 billion, man. I wonder if 7.5 billion could probably fill this room and then some. They purchased Bethesda and ZD Banks, man, and all the games that comes with it, under the Microsoft umbrella. And when I was watching was it CNBC? They asked Phil Spencer, are you going to dissolve that company or anything? And he was like, nope, we're going to leave it alone. See, Microsoft is not like EA, where they buy a company and they dissolve the company and take only the top developers in the company, and everybody else is like left out to dry. They don't have no work, no employment. Phil Spencer is like, nope, we're leaving it as it is. They own that company now. Elder Scrolls is under the Microsoft umbrella. Oh my God. Wow. And all the games that come with it. Doom, Quake, Fallout, Starfield. You know? And not only that, they said we're only going to deal with they said something about dealing with some games on a case-by-case basis. I'm sitting there shaking my head like, what is this, a crime scene? Microsoft is doing damage, man. They're not playing. See, Sony kept poking at them with that time exclusive. I think the straw broke the camel's back. You know, when when Sony took a third-party game and made it exclusive, and then after that, it started with Street Fighter V, then came Spider-Man, then came Final Fantasy VII, then it was Modern Warfare 2, time exclusive, then Modern Warfare, they took the spec out mode out of it, and then Final Fantasy VII, we had to wait a year, and then Final Fantasy 16 was for PlayStation, on PS5 only, and PC. So Microsoft is like, okay, this how we gonna play this? Okay, all right. See, none of us knew that this deal was going on. When the deal that most people was looking at was with AT&T, because WB Games was up for sale. AT&T put WB Games up for sale for about $5 billion. And I was at the notion like Microsoft need to jump at this, snatch this $5 billion. Let's go ahead and just do it. But that deal was like a diversion to distract us, while we were thinking that Microsoft was going to go after AT&T, go after WB Games for the Batman games. They were in the back talking to Bethesda and ZD Max, and none of us saw this coming. And when they stealth drop a bomb, that is a stealth drop. That is a stealth drop of all stealth drop. When they dropped the bomb, and said, Microsoft news got out that Microsoft has just purchased ZD Max with Bethesda. It sent chills. I just paused. I was like, what? I just paused. That's a huge deal, man, and they get a lot of games under that deal, man. And then everybody start, and then and then the PlayStation fans, they start getting nervous. Everybody started getting nervous. What about this game? What about that game? And then Microsoft got the nerve, like, look, we will deal with those games on a case-by-case basis. Oh my. I'm sitting there like, what is this, a crime scene? Are you serious? So yeah, that deal was huge, man. That deal is huge. And for all those PlayStation fans that was mocking Xbox and making fun, it ain't funny no more. Because your Elder Scrolls Online on the PS4 may not get any support. All the games that Bethesda and ZD Max were doing that are on the PS4 right now may stop getting support because Microsoft owns it. Wow. It's a lot to think about. It's just something to think about, man. I mean, you thought that Spider-Man deal was something what they did? Oh, that is nothing compared to 7.5 billion. And then Elder Scrolls 6, everybody, it's PlayStation getting. The PlayStation fans are really worried now because there's Elder Scrolls fans on PlayStation and they are scared straight. Like, Xbox fans are like, who's laughing now? Oh my God. And then what's so funny about the deal is this. They did it on a Sunday, and then you could pre-order your Xbox Series S and X the following day. Oh my God. Yeah, man. So Microsoft got their hands busy, man. And then people like, oh, well, what about the games that are coming out for PlayStation 5? Sony fans, they know now that Microsoft can be like, you know what? Those games are not coming out on PlayStation 5 anymore. They're going to be on Xbox Series S and X. That's what that move is. That means any game that ZD Max makes, and Bethesda makes, are all Microsoft owns it. All those games, they own that company, period. Any game that they make. It's something man, that deal is huge. See, it's like, like, it's like you keep poking the bear, and then the bear just get up and said, enough of this. Man, 7.5 billion, man. It's huge. It's huge. And based on this article here, I just pulled up this article today. It says this: they're not done yet. Microsoft hints at more developer acquisition post Bethesda. Well, there was an article about a couple days ago which talks about Microsoft is in talks with Bungie. With Bungie. Because Bungie is the original creator of Halo. Because Bungie was with Apple, was with Apple first, but then Microsoft acquired them. But Bungie was the original creator of Halo. So if they get Bungie back, man, Microsoft is a problem, man. Wow, 7.5 billion, man. Yeah, and that was to let people know, man, like, they I guess they just got tired of like this whole time exclusive crap, and I guess they did that deal just to send a message to Sony and Nintendo, like, look, dude, we're here to stay. We're playing for keeps. We're all in. That deal is huge, man. It's huge, man. It's huge. It is huge. But the good thing is Microsoft said, no, they're not going to dissolve the company. They're not going to just do anything to those companies. They're going to stay as is. But we own it now, so that means they have all the say so on what games they want going out and what games they can keep to themselves, man. So could you imagine if Elder Scrolls 6 is not on no other platform? How huge that is. Yeah. Yeah. Xbox is doing good right now. What? They got Xbox Live, xCloud, Xbox Game Pass. They got This Week on Xbox running every week. They haven't done an Inside on Xbox in a while, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna get around to it. And they just made this big purchase. And things is gonna get rolling with Xbox, man. They're gonna showcase it on Xbox, and then Game Pass got what, 15 million subscribers, and it's growing. Woo. Yeah, Microsoft is doing big things, man. Doing big things. They are here to stay, and they're playing for keeps. Okay, and they made their presence felt with that deal, with that purchase that they just made, man. They just made their presence felt. They made their presence felt when they first came into the game with Halo and Xbox, with the original Xbox. But now they really made their presence felt with that purchase that they just made Sunday. Anyway, nice talking to you, beautiful people. It's Chris. You know, it's a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Borg to dark side. I'm gone. Peace.